everybody? MLG TV, and we're back live again. Fridays is some of the best days because we got all our picks. What's up, Jack?
Yeah, man. Getting excited. Getting excited. We got Saturday UFC. We got boxing. Got Cage Warriors tonight. Doing some scouting on that. NCAA. It's about to turn up. Playoffs. It's a good time of the year.
Yes, sir. Playoffs just kicked off not too long ago, so we're not gonna hold y'all. Hopefully, y'all catch this video before tomorrow, before most of these bets go off. Real quick, Thursday night football recap, man. What you think about the Lions? We told y'all, right?
Fade the public is a thing. Again, both of us were on the Lions here, and all of our friends at Sportsbet were all on the Cowboys. It was so funny, the irony in that. We said Gibbs was going to get it done, his anytime touchdown. Too bad I was too chicken not to place a wager on that. He had 3. If you pick 3, someone out there probably did. Good for you. Goff went out there, got it done in his dome. Amon-Ra Brown even played, so good for them, man. Proud of the Lions. They did it for your boy.
People forgot that the Cowboys are not good on the road. They only beat the Jets and the Raiders on the road.
Right.
So
I think they're 2-4 on the road, and the Lions were 4-2 at home. It was like,
and Lions off of a loss is money printer, right?
But at Caesar's Palace, I was like, I placed my bet, did my thing, and I looked up and I just see a guy with a Dak jersey, and I was like, they lost. Usually at the book, if I see a bunch of jerseys of that team, I'm like, that team's gonna lose. So I just get a weird sign on that. Get a feeling.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave you guys with a jewel before we move on here. Fade public dogs. I know we talk about fading the public, but when the public's on the dog, they don't like giving up plus money. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
That's even more of a red flag. So that's just a jewel right there. All right, I'm gonna talk about this game real quick. I don't know if you guys seen the college football video, but I just want to talk about this game here. We got number 1 Ohio State facing off against Indiana. It's in Indianapolis at the Lucas Oil Stadium where the Colts play. So it should be a even crowd. Ohio State travels, though. I hear a lot of people talking about Ohio State narrative here about maybe they want to rest players. Maybe they don't want to win this game. They're more focused on winning another title and this and that. And I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all forget Julian Sands still going for the Heisman, as well as Fernando Mendoza on Indiana. So I think the winner of this game wins the Heisman. And I'm just saying, Julian Sands should get it done here with Ohio State. To me, they're the better team, better program. They've been here, done that. They're used to this. This is not familiar territory. I know they were good last year, but I'm taking Ohio State Buckeyes. I think they win and cover here. I know it's -4, tricky number, dead number, but give me Ohio State. Not a best bet, but a great bet. Let's move on. You like that one?
I'm over here looking for you on Caesars app real quick to see what the odds were, but
for the Heisman or what?
For the Heisman, but it's kind of hard for me to find.
The last I saw was, I think it was close. It was like 170 and a 160. I think Mendoza was favored, but barely. So
yeah, it was close.
Yeah, it's close, but bro, it's Ohio State, man. I know Indiana's improved, but it's just I'm taking Ohio State.
Yeah, who do we hate? Ohio State, man. I'm with you on that.
Yes, sir. All right.
They're not gonna go this far and then not be undefeated going into the playoffs.
Right, exactly. It's still a lot to play for. You know that, and if you getting on that football field, you're not playing to lose, bro. Like, come on now, you risking your life out there. You know better than me getting on that field. So, I guess we'll move along to best bets time. But I'm gonna have you run down some UFC. Let's talk some UFC.
Yeah, we love this card. This has some great fighters. You can definitely find a little snaky parlay to put together with any of your guarantees for anybody out there that has their own, locks. You could turn something into some money this weekend if you pick right. So first up, I want to talk about a straight bet I might have been looking at for a while. Tyra versus Moreno. Tyra's at minus 125. I think this opened as an even fight, and then it ran up. Sharps kind of came in early on Tyra. But a lot of random people I've seen online are picking Moreno. Now, he's the more popular name. His path to victory is going to be on the feet. Tyra, if he grabs a hold of you, that's going to be his path to victory. I mean, this is a 3-round fight. It can go either way. I lean Tyra. I'm probably going to straight bet this on my own solo without anything else. I think I have it on a parlay if I did from like earlier last week or something like that. But outside of that, like this is going to be my main straight bet. Aside from my main straight bet, which is I think a 3-teamer on this card. But Eileen Tyra should win this and come out on top. I think his submission skills are too great. And, the winner of this fight is going to most likely get another title shot at Pantoja. And we've already seen Moreno lose to Pantoja like 3 times. So it's kind of a waste. I look at this as like a feeder fight, for Tyra to be able to move up. And again, I can never bet against somebody that snaps someone's leg off. Just leaning back and snapping somebody's leg off. And he's a Japanese phenom. This guy is going to have another year under his belt. He's another year older. That loss he has is to Brandon Boyval, who's actually fighting next week. But that guy is a scrappy. That guy has scrappy hands, and I see him learning from that. That's why he won his next fight. So I don't think Moreno's going to be able to hang with this kid.
All right, let's move along here.
Next.
It's going to be Pantoja.
Next, we got Pantoja. Okay, so this one's kind of obvious and clear to me. I think Vaughn, they're just giving him this fight a little too early. Pantoja's a legend. He's ran this division for so long. I don't see him losing to an upstart right now. They're just trying to create some more excitement and action until they find their real person that's going to come and take this championship away. So to me, this is a no-brainer, minus 250. You can throw it on any parlay. It's going to be on my heavy parlay because I look for Pantoja to defend his title. This is easy. We could already scrap it to the next one.
All right, cool. Yeah, I like that. And then no need to really break that one down. I don't think you probably need to break this one down much either.
Yeah, Marab, I look at him to defend his title too. It's fluctuated. I've seen it 5 and down. I don't know what people are doing. Peter Yan isn't going to be able to beat him. Now, this could go to a decision and this could get drug out. I just see Marab has too much of an ever-ready battery energizer bunny tank to lose to somebody like this. Peter Yan's just going to get tired out. Now, anything can happen. Don't get me wrong, but I don't see an upset happening in this fight. They're not going to give that money away like that.
Okay, what about this one? You think this might be an upset?
Now, this is what I'm looking at. That could be an upset. Henry Cejudo. The thing is, I like Peyton Talbot as a fighter. I've won money on him. And I think I bet on him on that one loss he actually did have. He didn't look good in that loss. People like he got tagged up. Now, that's not Cejudo's game. But my theory here on this, and you can see even by the odds a little bit, I've seen Peyton Talbot at minus 300. I've seen him, I think now he's dropped down to like minus 260 or something like that. Cejudo, you can get a plus 210. I think right now he was at plus 225 or 30 earlier. So some people are laying on Cejudo. Some sharps have come in. This is his retirement fight. Unless he gets he said unless he fight, Dana pays him to fight somebody later, but he wants to go out on a W and a win. I don't see Talbot getting made by beating Cejudo or losing any steam by losing to Cejudo. So this could be a sneaky win for him. Don't bet the house on this, boys. Something to look at. And if you want to bet for fun, this is definitely something you could throw on like a super parlay card that could, create something crazy. But I'm leaning Cejudo in that fight. But I'm rooting for both those guys. Nice. And I think next we got Mace Barber. Now I like this pick because her odds ran up. I think she opened at 160, 170, something like that. She's now at minus 200. Silva is a good fighter, decent fighter, but she's a little slower on the feet. I think she's a little bit older than Macy Barber. And Macy Barber is someone that could be looking for a title fight in the future. So I look at this as like a, ragtag, eke it out kind of a fight. It's probably going to go to decision. But Macy Barber's going to end up winning. I just don't see. I don't think Silva has the skills or the repertoire necessary to style up a bunch of style points just to get a victory here. Really simple.
Love it. All right. Well, with that segue, let's just head right into your parlay. This is best bets time, ladies and gentlemen.
So, yeah, put these three together. I'm gonna go heavy on this one. I don't think it's a miss at all. Both guys defending their titles, and put Macy Barber on there because the sharps have flooded it. That gives you plus 158. We like that. Plus 100, plus a little bit on top. Spend your money on lunch.
Love it. My best bet, and I know you agree with this one here. We're going to Kansas City again, and we're taking the Chiefs. Now, I'm going to show you -3.
I'm all the way on this one.
Some shops have 3.5. Well, most shops do have 3.5. So if you have a 3.5, try to buy it down. But I honestly think Chiefs win by at least a touchdown in this matchup. Extra time to prepare. This is a must-win game for the Chiefs. They're at home, 20-degree weather. I can go on and on and on. I know the Texans have a stiff defense, top defense in the league, but their offense is trash. I think if the Chiefs get to 24, 27 points, they win this game easily and cover that 3.5. So that's the best bets. A boxer we're leaning is Lamont Roach. I like Roach to win by decision if you want to do a straight bet because it's -120. Otherwise, you got to lay, 260 or something like that just for the W, which is, steep. You have to put it on the parlay, and that's a little risky, So we like that. Anything else you want to talk about? Another fight? Just give them something, maybe.
No,
I don't know.
No, I don't really have another fight to give. Again, some scouting this weekend. Next week we have another fight. I think it's fight night.
Card.
Another card. So just look for the future. No need to rush. Maybe Kansas City, Pantoja, Fusion.
Yep. And I will recommend this. A full Sunday parlay. Let's say if you make some money with that Ohio State or whatever we gave you for Saturday or the UFC, take Green Bay and KC. Those are my two NFL plays I like. Bears running hot, I know, but it stops now. This is when it stops in Lambeau Field, where the Packers own the Bears 9-1 last 10. So I don't want to hear no more about the Bears after this weekend, unless Caleb proves me wrong.
That part.
Right. All right, we ain't gonna hold y'all, man. I gotta go watch this Tulane game and see what they about to do right now. Make sure y'all hit the like button, subscribe. In the meantime, between time, let's get this money, y'all. MLG TV. Yeah. Success is not just measured by how much money you make.